Hello, boys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Clayton Zoka, and welcome to another question time. This is basically a video where I answer all your questions, no matter how long it takes, or no matter how many there is. So what am I going to do? I'm just going to go to my first question time video, and I'm going to be reading all the questions that are on there, and I will answer them. So yeah, from the last couple of weeks and days, I got quite a bit of questions, which is good on my half. But yeah, let's have a look. Let me just get to the video now. Turn this down so that would hear my tired voice on that video. Right, so we're just going to start from the top. We got Kelsey Byrne of Steel, also known as Pike, but I just prefer calling her Pike, easier. And she says, "Do you know Nelson Muntz ha ha catchphrase?" Well, that's a very odd question because it's the fucking Simpsons. Of course I know the catchphrase. I'm a big fan of the Simpsons. Well, classic Simpsons and then new Simpsons. But yeah, of course I know the bloody catchphrase, so that's not really a question at all. And we got one from Aidan Bering, and he says, for question time 2, actually. 1, favourite subreddit. I don't know what a subreddit is, so I'm not going to answer that. 2, what is the first game you can remember playing? Did you enjoy it? If so, why? First game I've ever played? I can tell you one of the earliest games I played when I was young, because I can't bloody remember the first game I played, was Cars. You know, the Pixar movie. It had a couple of video games. There was one that came out, and this was back when video games based off films were a thing. And they are still kind of going, but weren't as popular back then. I really enjoyed the Cars video game because it was nostalgic, fun. I don't know, I just really enjoyed it because it is a kids game and all. But I was a fan of the film, sort of like how people are to Thomas. Well, lots of people love Thomas of merchandise. I, however, liked Cars. So yeah, we got one from Natasha Wallace. What is your favourite film franchise? Harry Potter or Star Wars? It was Star Wars at one point, but after The Last Jedi, and especially Solo, it's going to be Harry Potter, despite the very, very mediocre Crimes of Grindelwald. How many royal family members had a cameo in films? Name the members and films they have been in. Prince Harry, Prince William in The Last Jedi. Coincidence? Because I was just talking about that. And that's it. Which actress would you star in a film with? In a movie? It's either Daisy Ridley or Emma Stone. I'm going to go with Emma Stone because she is one of my favourite actresses. She's funny, charming, dramatic, amazing. She is so fucking gorgeous. I would love to star with her. Maybe marry her. But hey, you can never make a dream a reality. I mean, you can, but in my head, I want to marry her. But I know that will never happen. This is from Calvin Scott Lee. And he says, long time since we talked. It has, actually. Okay, he says, what is your favourite horror film? A Quiet Place. I really like that film a lot. Quite clever, quite original. Well directed by John Krasinski. There we go. What is your favourite horror game other than Dying Light? I can't say Dying Light because I love that game. It's Bioshock, the first Bioshock. I really like the first Bioshock a lot. Bioshock 2 was good, but not as good as the first Bioshock. Bioshock Infinite was great, but a little too clever and complex for me. So yeah. Oh God! I think I might have gone to the wrong thing there. Let's have a look. Are you? Sorry. Are you? What is your favorite music? Do you mean type of music, or do you mean just favorite music in general? I got quite a few, but I can mention a couple. I like movie scores. I like classical music. I like acoustic guitar. I sometimes like songs that have good beats and rhythm to it. I like that stuff. But mainly movie scores and classical. Are you willing to play another game with me sometime? Yeah, if you're free, or if I'm free, but it depends on the game, really. 5. Do you remember me? Of course I do. I mean, it's been a while, but I do remember you a lot. There are friends that I haven't played with or talked to in ages, but I remember them. Not all of them, but yeah. We got 2 from Mr. Footy Trading Cards. Unfortunately, he didn't put both questions in one comment, which is quite silly, but I'll answer. Favourite YouTuber? I don't really have one. I mean, the ones I like a lot is Chris Stockman, Jeremy Johns, DJ Electrical, Hello I'm a Pizza, Animat as well. So, yeah, I guess that's all I've got, really. Do you have any thought? Oh, this is from Kelsey Byrne of Steel. Still did the same thing again. That's all right. Do you have any thoughts of creating a collab with Pike or the Swafiga show? It depends. It depends what kind of content you want on the show. It has to be quite specific. Unless, I mean, I could do voices. I could do like voiceover for characters or anything. I don't know about content. It really depends on what it's about, and if you can like explain it to me in a way that I can understand, then maybe. If it's like too complicated and too memeified, I should say, and then I don't think I can. But I can do some voices. Actually, if anybody has got any project they want to do and they want some voices, like voice actors, well, not really voice actors, but if they just want a character that needs a voice, I'm more than happy to, lend a hand and, or in this case, lend my voice. I could do anything. So just let me know. I can do it. As long as you credit me, that's all I ask. Okay, so we got one from Wheatley. Still up in space, are you? Good to know. Favourite PIF? The hedgehog adverts that were with Think. Actually, no, all of them. Not just the ones that were associated with Think Road Safety, actually. Least favourite PIF? Ooh. Shit, I actually don't remember. Bernardo advert where the girl where the girl keeps stabbing someone outside the shop, goes to jail, gets hit on the back of the head, and it keeps repeating itself or something. Look it up. It's from Dr. Bernardo's or Bernardo's Home for Children or something like that. That was quite annoying. Favourite film director? I'm going to say it is... I'm not going to go with like an obvious one like Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron, because everyone says that. Well, since I'm an animated person, I really like Pete Docter, who you may know for Monsters Inc., Up and Inside Out. Andrew Stanton for Finding Nemo, Wall-E, and Finding Dory. I like Edgar Wright, who did Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, World's End, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, Baby Driver. I know he was one of the people who wrote the screenplay for Tintin and most of the Spielberg films, which is quite good. I like Wes Anderson. I think he's a fantastic director. Grand Budapest Hotel, Fantastic Mr. Fox, and one of my all-time favourite animated films, Isle of Dogs. I like Spike Jonze, who created Her, a beautiful movie, Where the Wild Things Are, one of my favourite films, Who else? I like Paul. Is it Paul King? I think so. Who directed the two Paddington films, and I love the Paddington films. So there are a few directors that I do really like, but I can't pick a favourite. They're too fucking amazing. That's about it, Clank. Well, that's just enough. So thank you. Oh, excuse me. Right, we've got Ben Hunt here. He's got 12. Oof. Okay. If you saw DVDs of Ugly Dolls in W.H. Smith, would you do what you did to the Emoji Movie DVDs and hide them? No. The Poop Movie, I'm not going to say Emoji Movie because that's illegal, I think. Ugly Dolls I didn't think was terrible. I thought it was mediocre, but if I saw it, I'm like, I don't want... it exists. I wouldn't do what I did with Poop Movie, because I did like Ugly Dolls, even though I don't, a little bit more than the Emoji. I keep saying it again, Poop Movie. That word should be illegal, that title should be illegal. If you saw a piece of paper with Playmobil the movie on the cinema table, you mean a poster, right? Because they usually have posters. When I go to this cinema called The Light, which is brilliant, by the way, they usually have these posters for films, and they have like these little games and colouring pages on the back. So yeah, I think I know what he means. What is it? Would you do what you do? Wait, would you do what you do to the Queen's Corgi by throwing it in the bin, and showing your opinion by giving the finger? Yes, because it's fucking garbage. Will you upload a video with more films you're interested in before the end of the year? It depends. So far, there's only like... there's like only one, maybe two films I'm looking forward to, but I don't remember. I will make the list, but there's only like one or two that I'm looking forward to. Right. What's your favourite Star Wars film? Force Awakens. I know people will say, oh, what about Empire Strikes Back or New Hope? Well, there's something you should know. I used to be a fan of Star Wars. I used to be a big fan, but now I'm just a casual fan, so I don't really care about Star Wars anymore, to be honest. It's Force Awakens, but until Rise of Skywalker, it might be Rogue One, but for now it's Force Awakens. Let's have a look. Would you like the new Lion King better if we didn't have the original animated film? No. Because the original animated film had expression. With the new one, it didn't. But if the original didn't exist, then I don't think I would have liked it anyway, so... there you go. In your review of The Secret Life of Pets 2, you said the next film you'll be seeing was Toy Story, the week after you saw Booksmart. Did you change your mind to go and see it, or was it Tasha's idea? It was my idea. Sorry. It was my idea because I heard great things about the film and I really wanted to see it. So yeah, it wasn't her idea, but if it wasn't, it would have been something shit. So yeah. What's your favourite Pixar film? I don't have one. I mean, yeah, I do have a list on IMDb that's in order, but I like most of them. Except for Cars 2, Bugs Life, Monsters University, Brave, and... Cars. Everything else, though, I do quite like. I mean, Good Dinosaur's not perfect in Cars 3, but I like everything else. But my number one favourite is still Inside Out. I know. It used to be overrated, but not many people talk about that film, but like they did before. I love Inside Out, but I do like all the Pixar films. I mean, come on, I'm a huge fan. Is the Tate Modern your favourite place to visit in London? Well, yeah, I mean, it's one of the many places that's excellent to visit in London. So I'll put it that way. What's your favourite poem by Michael Rosen? Again, too many to choose, but it's easily Hot Food. I mean, you could tell why. so I'm not going to explain. What's your favourite fast food chain? Fast food chain? I've heard of this, but I don't really know what it means, so I'm not going to answer. Is there any way... Sorry. Is there any type of car you like to buy if you pass your driving test? Just a normal car. Usually people like looking at the coolest and fast and nice looking cars. I do as well, but I'd rather get a car that works, not one that has things that are not working properly. And if I got a car that was like that, then I would have been fucking guilty. So, I don't know, maybe a Honda, I don't know. Just a car that works, really. What's your favourite song from The Greatest Showman? The Other Side. Even though I don't like the movie and I think the soundtrack was once good, but now I think it's quite annoying. I do like The Greatest Show, but I like The Other Side better. Thank you, Ben Hunt. It's quite a lot of questions, but it's good. Last one. Okay, so this last one is from a user that I can't say the name of because this person has done something pretty stupid and does not deserve to be named. And if you're wondering, oh, who is it? Well, I'm not going to tell you. A few of you will know exactly who this person is, so I'm just going to, censor the profile picture and name, so there won't be any, so I don't get any, anger or concern from people. So the question that this person said was, favourite crappy advert? And I'm going to presume that this person said, do I have a favourite advert that's crap, but it's really good? It's easily Seal It Bang. Hi, I'm Barry Scott with new Seal It Bang formula. Dusty stains. Easy peasy. Fantastic. Seal It Bang. Bang and the dirt is gone. I fucking love them adverts for just how over the top and bonkers they are. I love Barry Scott. There is a parody as well called Kitchen Gun and Toilet Grenade, which are equally as funny. So yeah. What the fuck? Why am I back on this question? Okay. Favorite PSA, PIV or PIF. Again, the hedgehogs. Worst video. I actually did a video that's 2 hours long, and this is like a lot of my old videos that I did when I was like 11, 12, and 13. It's on YouTube, but it's private. And if you're wondering, oh, can you make it public so we can watch it and make fun of it? No. I did take a couple of clips from the video, but I'm not going to make it public. Not really. No. So if you're going to ask, sorry, it's not possible. Trust me, it's so fucking cringy, it's probably going to really embarrass me. So, yeah. So there we go, that's all the questions. I thought it would be longer than this, but I just got through them, well, not quickly, but reasonable. So, yeah, that's not bad. So if you guys have any more questions for me, leave them below. I will do that in the next question time, whenever that may be. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Expect the last review on the 24th of August. So if you haven't noticed, if you haven't noticed about my last review, I did say it will come in August, but it's coming on the 24th. I'm not going to say why, but please don't say the reason why it's going to be on the 24th. I like to keep it a surprise. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.